8-hour cruise, lane keep assist, everything's good. Just go faster, just hit this. And then there's the boost. These roads in Michigan suck, by the way. Wasn't apparent. Oh, it stops. Because it's stick, it doesn't go in. I was just curious if it actually stalls the car, if it starts slowing down. So at first. Alright, let's go. Let's go. There's the thing. There's that guy. And then there's that guy. Then we'll do a quick run. That's pretty good. Not even in sport mode. Then I just click on cruise, set it back up, and there you go. Does the rest of the job for me. Also change the drive mode here. Oh, there's a bus up front, so it's gonna stop. Let's see if it stalls out the car. Oh yeah, it'll stall out the car if you don't push the clutch in. Interesting. That's cool. Alright. First gear. Then if I hit this button, it gets rid of all the aids. If I click and hold the traction button in sport, it'll take off expert mode. And then there won't be any assistance. To remember, this is a 3-cylinder, so cruise control not available because I have everything off. So you put it back on. There you go. There's a lot of different views you can set up. I don't know. Everyone has their own personality and choice. I like sport mode, but for like daily driving, I like the sweeping of the traditional gauge. This kind of reminds me of a 2000 gauge cluster with the bar graph. So it'll warn you if you're not paying attention. So what I'll do is I'm going to take off cruise. There we go. Third. We'll do a quick pull on this. Sport. Exhaust kind of opens up. Throttle response is definitely different with sport on. Already have IMT on for downshifting. We'll go into first. Let this guy go. Went a little bit slow on third. Just wasn't paying attention, but you can see the top of a second, you're almost at 60. Here's the rev matching, like I said, if I downshift. So if I go into second, it automatically does the hard work for us. I can do a pull. You can see it turn orange to red and so on. This car is a lot of fun. It really is. Put everything back to normal and then I can cruise. So it reminds me a lot like the Evo 9 as far as I guess fun. It's more fun than Evo 10. The seats aren't Recaros, so I don't like the seats. But the comforts, heated steering wheel, heated seats, heated steering wheel, the radar cruise on longer drives, it's a lot nicer. This thing gets good fuel economy. The gauges you can customize. You can see even with those pulls, I'm still doing about 19 miles a gallon. I mean, average, if you're going to baby this as a daily, you're going to get around 30. If you're messing around, maybe 23, 24. The 6-speed is... I mean, Honda makes a better shifter and trans. Clutch feel is eh. The one thing Toyota did screw up is they're using the same reservoir as the brake fluid and clutch fluid together. So what happens is if you overcook your brakes, then your clutch pedal feels like crap because you boiled over the brake fluid. Trying to think what else. It's just been a great car. It really has. It's filled in the void between the 9 and the 10. I would consider this, if this is a Mitsubishi, this is an Evo 11. I like this much better than STI or, Subaru. Subaru is just going to blow up on you, so it's like pointless. I don't know why you do that to yourself. Oh, I'm going to buy the Subaru. I'm like, you're just torturing yourself. The handling, just out of the box. You don't have to do suspension. You don't have to, do any mods. You could just literally get in the car, drive, and really just get at it. This is a really fun car. A little bit too much fun, to be honest with you. Gets you carried away. You can get in trouble really quickly in this. Knock on wood. I got pulled over once. Cop gave me a warning for 8 over. It was kind of a speed trap, so I don't really count it as much. But yeah, drives nice. Suspension is good stock. If it's going to be your daily, get ready for the bounciness, especially on crappy Michigan roads. Real car review on this car. Would I buy it again? Yes. Price point, you're looking at 40 for a core. The circuit's at 47, 48 grand. 50 grand for a Corolla? No way. It is not worth it. Don't buy the circuit. The circuit's a waste of money. I mean, a carbon fiber roof and then the hood vents, it's not worth the markup. Especially if you're not planning on tracking the car, you just need it for a daily. This is not worth 50 grand. I mean, 30 to 35, yes. Even at 40 for a fully loaded core with the performance package, the JBL audio, I got the frameless mirror, Apple CarPlay, all that stuff. I mean, it's an okay system. Toyota's not made the best stereos or, I guess their in-tune setup sucked in the 2012 to 2018. But I don't know, just Civic Type R, in my opinion, the interior makes you feel special. The seats are better, the shifter's better. I'm guessing the audio and the gauge cluster is slightly better. I mean, it's nothing wrong with the Toyota. It just the Honda just seems better to me. Yeah, there's plastics. Yeah, there's other issues. For me, the reason I bought this car is I already had Evo 9. I sold my Evo 10 when I bought a house. I really missed the 10. I wanted a daily with all-wheel drive turbo, something fun. 3 cylinders, a great motor. I was kind of under the impression that, it's going to be a 3-cylinder, it's going to be way too slow. No, it's quick. It does the job. The one thing I will tell you guys is if it was a 4-cylinder and produced like 350 or 400 out of the box, it would be much quicker. With a tune from Limit 1, they do great work. I recommend them for anything you're going to do. They run, Ben's awesome. The company's great, and they do high-quality stuff. So if you want good stuff with tuning, parts, and testing, that's a place to go. I mean, even right now, I'm just cruising in construction and traffic at 5th gear. If I go back here, I'm going to go back to just normal mode. The eco mode's, it's all right, but I like this view better. You can see the fuel economy just goes right up. So this is a kind of real life scenario of what to expect when buying this car. Again, if you're looking for a daily and you had an Evo before, or even an STI before, this is a great car to jump into. There's nothing else in the market like it. The Golf R is too heavy of a car. It's much nicer as a daily, but it's too heavy of a car. Residual values and maintenance is not going to be as great. The two cars that I consider as a Civic Type R are this. I don't know what else. I mean, Focus RS, the older ones are also good cars, but they're plagued with head gasket issues. I don't know if they solved that issue or not. Plus, also association with that demographic of vehicles you drive. Like, Mustangs are great cars, but then you're also tied into being a Mustang owner. Same thing with the Corolla. Corolla owners right now, they're a weird bunch. Where I guess every enthusiast car, you're going to run into a weird bunch. However, if it comes down to it, I think this is the best car in the market for the price. It's definitely a great start. If they can figure out the overheating diff issue with these cars, like I'll tell you right now, if I change it to track or 3070 or anything like that, it is going to have problems overheating on the track. You'll cook the rear diff in about 10 to 15 minutes if you're actually driving this car hard. You put a set of decent tires or coilovers or anything super aggressive, it's going to be different. And the car's automatically braking for me and even turning for me. As you can see, I'm not doing anything. It does everything for me as long as you listen to the trace assist. But yeah, if you're going around a winding turn and it loses track of the road, it will stop. I'm almost at my destination. I figured I'd talk a little bit about it. So, is it better than an Evo? No, absolutely not. Is it better than anything right now? Yes, it is better than anything else you can buy it right now at the market, in my opinion, especially for 40 grand. 50 grand, no, I would get a used BMW, and I hate BMWs, and I get a BMW, I get an M2, M3, maybe even M4, depending on the market, to track and actually enjoy. But what really, the segment of buyer on this, and the reason I bought it again, is to have a daily that I can track and kind of have fun with and have warranty. Most importantly, warranty. Something breaks, I'm covered. That's what scares a lot of people, is like, crap, I take this car out to the track, is it gonna survive? Am I gonna blow a trans? Am I gonna blow a clutch? Am I gonna cook the diff? That's the concern about this car. But other than that, it's very comfortable. It's good for what it does. For 40 grand, hell yeah, I get it. I wish it was around 30 to 35 new, but when these become used at 30 to 35,000, I think that'll be a good value. 50 grand though, 46, 47 for a circuit. The new ones, you get the BBS wheels, forged wheels. But other than that, and the roof, is it worth it? No, it's not worth it for 50. You can buy much better cars for that price point. For all-wheel drive and everything else that goes along with it, there's not too many choices out there, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's all I have. It's kind of a long, crazy review. All my friends like the car, but at the same time, like, I have a couple friends that own Evos, and they're like, the brakes are good, handling's good, the shifter is not as great. I don't know. Stance is nice. I mean, you hate it or love it, or hate it or love it styling. I like the styling, but I mean, the Evo the Civic Type R, I can imagine, also just makes you feel special when you drive it. The interior on this, I have my tires in the back that I'm going to swap over. Like, seats are just blah. I mean, I own an Evo 9, so I don't even have cruise control or anything on that, but the seats were good at least. But yeah, it's a good car. Better than a Golf R. Better than a Subaru by far. So anyone that tells you the Subaru is better, no, it's not. STI included. This is a much fun, better car, and it's not going to blow up on you like a Subaru. And the 8.6 is a great motor, but again, it's a super motor. So if they go to a 3-cylinder turbo like this one, and they do the GR86s on 3-cylinder turbo, this motor, I think that's going to be a win combination. So yeah, that's all I have. Super fun car. If you can afford one or find one, buy it. But at this market for 30 to 40 grand, you're not going to find much else. Civic Si is also a favorite of mine as well. So that's what I have.